All right, you guys. Well, today is the day. We are at J-Rod's Speed Shop in the Mustang to add some more horsepower because stock is not good enough. We also got Frank here in his 2018 Mustang. He's giving me a ride home. So what's going on, you guys? Riley here. So what exactly are we doing to the Mustang? Well, we got this thing full of all kinds of parts and stuff right now. Here's your first little mod. This guy's kind of important. So this is a Lund Racing N-Gauge. This is basically what the tune is going to be, you know, how I'm going to import the tune onto the car, and I can check all the gauges and all that fun stuff, and how I will be doing all of my data logging. So this car is going to be tuned by Lund Racing. I'll have a 93 octane tune, a flex fuel tune, and a E85, like a pure E85 tune. So that'll give me 3 tunes to switch between. I can, you know, talk more about that a little bit later. We also got a whole bunch of boxes back here, so let's go open up the trunk and see what we got. So back here, we've got ourselves a nice set of long tube headers from Corsa Performance. I can't freaking wait. Hey, that's a screw. Shout out Mob Auto Boutique for dropping that in my trunk. Anyways, can't freaking wait to hear these freaking Corsa headers on the car. So right now this thing has a Corsa Sport catback. I'm very, very glad I did not go with Corsa Extremes, because Corsa Extremes and long tubes would be like ear-piercing loud. This should be a nice tone. I can't wait to hear it. We have the mid pipe right here. Corsa makes it super easy for the long tubes to connect to these little mid pipes, which connect to the catback that I already have on the car. So everything should be super easy. And then also in that box right there, which I'll show you guys a little bit later, we have a JLT cold air intake and a oil catch can, which is just like a little side note. But these 3 main modifications, so the headers, the tune, well, E85 tune, and the intake should be good for 500 wheel horsepower in this car, which is a significant upgrade from stock, and definitely should be plenty to just daily drive and have fun with. And oh man, I'm so excited. Now, Corsa was kind enough to work with me on this deal, so I also have a discount code for you guys. If you use code RP at checkout buying any Corsa product, you will save yourself some money, so definitely go check that out. I highly, highly, highly recommend Corsa as a brand for any exhaust work. I mean, seriously, their exhausts are second to none. Like, they sound amazing, no drone. They're a great company to work with and a great company to represent, and a lot of people really love their exhaust, and I am definitely one of them. So that is what's going on with the Mustang. As I said, we are at J-Rod Speed Shop, the same shop that worked or did the work on my Corvette with my cam and all that fun stuff. So let's see what's going on here. Hello, J-Rod. What's up, dude?
How are you?
So I'm back again.
Good, good.
What are we doing today?
Oil change.
Oil change.
Which we actually are doing.
Yeah, we are doing an oil change as well. When I posted the last video kind of talking about some of the issues that these cars have been having, some people recommend going to a slightly thicker oil. So that is also what we're doing. We're actually gonna go pick up the oil now. But yeah, so J-Rod here is gonna be doing a header install. Should be pretty straightforward.
Yeah, most definitely. So we got the Corsa headers. It's already got the Corsa catback. The headers should mate perfectly with their Corsa catback, so we won't have to worry about adapters and stuff like that. They should bolt directly up to the engine and to the catback. They fit really well from what people are saying. So we're gonna bolt these things up, get some video of before and after, and see how it sounds. Like Riley said, no drone, great sound. I mean, we love Corsa here too. I mean, we use Corsa on almost everything. Everything fits.
Yeah.
Everything fits. If we do have an issue, Corsa is one of the few companies that will actually email us back and send us a replacement or handle it in the best way possible that we feel, you know, or they feel, however. Yeah, great company. And we do the intake too.
Yeah, we're gonna do a JLT intake. There's been a bunch of like talk about like what's the best intake for a 2018 Mustang, and good old Frank out there, he's got a PMAS intake on his, which is pretty good, but from what I've read, the JLT seems to not heat soak as much, and I've run their JLT intake on my Hellcat and I had great luck with it. I mean, I ran a 10.7 on a stock Hellcat with a drag radial on their intake, so can't complain.
JLT. I actually have a JLT intake on my 01.
Do you really?
Yeah, I tune in. It's a big 5-inch intake. It's got a nice mesh right before the mat to get a good signal for tuning.
Yeah.
Tunes in good, makes great power. It's the only 5-inch available that isn't like a huge metal one. Metal ones tend to heat soak from what I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so JLT cold air, Corsa headers to the Corsa catback that is already installed, and like Riley said, should make right around 500 a tire. Definitely a fun car. They don't weigh much.
Yeah, so it'll make probably about 470-ish on 93 octane, which is still plenty. For reference, my Corvette that you guys did the work on, it was a big old stage 3 cam and headers and a tune, and that made 480 wheel with all of that stuff done. So this is like significantly less modification, significantly less money, and we'll be making more power once we put it on E85, which, like I said, should be right about 500 wheel, which 500 wheel in a car that weighs about 3,700 pounds, that should be plenty fun, and I'm really excited. So
yes.
Some of you who have been with the channel for a while, you may notice this is a slightly new shop. You guys upgraded. Can I do a little quick little peek? So this is J-Rod Speed Shop. They got all kinds of fun stuff going on, as you can tell. Somewhat predominantly of a GM shop here. I don't see any Mopars or Fords back here, but maybe
Fords are in the front.
Maybe we could, yeah, the Fords are in the front. Maybe we could change that. But so J-Rod and I have been talking. We're gonna go get some oil, gonna go get some lunch, and then we'll swing back by here. And yeah, should be fun.
Sounds good.
Hello, Franklin.
Hello.
How are you, sir?
Well,
It's been a long time since you've been on the channel. I actually think the last time you were on the channel was the night you blew up your 3-valve.
yeah, probably.
I think it was. So we are in Frank's quote-unquote poverty spec Mustang. He's got himself a base model. Frank, where are your back seats, buddy?
In storage.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that seems like a good place for him. All right, well, goodbye, Mustang. I'll see you in a few minutes. We're gonna go get you some fresh oil. You'll be good. Don't tick. Don't blow up. All right, on to the next Mustang. Hey, what's that over there?
That's a Lund Racing N-Gauge.
Oh, okay. I thought this was a factory freak stock sealed.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys remember I've kind of talked about Frank. So Frank blew up his 3rd and 4th gear shift fork, and now he's on a new transmission. And you said it actually feels different now.
Yeah, it feels different. It wants to lock me out of 3rd gear. It's a weird feeling. It's
Well,
like,
the stock ones kind
wall.
of do that. Like mine will try to lock me out sometimes.
The one that I broke, the first one, it wouldn't do it. I mean, that's why I broke it.
Really?
Yeah, this one it just hits a wall.
Okay. Does it feel any different than that? Like besides going into 3rd?
Notchier. It feels a lot notchier.
Really? So I wonder. You said that Ford revised the transmission, huh? So it is a new one?
It is a new one.
Okay. Yeah, that pulls pretty good. All right, so we got all of these choices for oil. I think there's one that has stood out. Helps protect against piston damage. Yep, that's what I need. So the factory oil for the 2018 Mustang is this right here, 5W20. We're gonna move it up to a 5W30, slightly thicker oil, which should add a little bit of protection there. And from what I've read, a bunch of people are switching over to 5W30 and they're having good luck with it. So that is what we are gonna do. Ford recommends Motorcraft, so we're gonna stick with Motorcraft. I've also considered using Mobil 1 or Pennzoil, the Ultra Platinum stuff. Use pretty much a little bit of everything actually, but yeah, we're gonna stay with what Ford recommends. Piston damage, I mean, that's really kind of ironic. So yeah, then we just need an oil filter. All right, we got ourselves a nice oil filter, some oil, and we got a Mustang on the lift. So we also got Talib. We traded Frank for Talib. This is good trade. But it is actually the next day, guys. So I went home last night. Didn't want to make this a 2-part video because I didn't think that'd be very fun for you guys. So we got, J-Rod Senior has the passenger side header already installed. So there it is, looking nice. He said the fitment on this was absolutely perfect. He said it was super easy compared to some of the stuff that he's done in the past. So that's really great to hear. And then we got the driver's side is out. It's about to be put in, but that's kind of what it looks like up there. Just looking up there at the nice little engine block. And yeah, so looking real nice and shiny. And it's always fun getting new parts. But here's the other Corsa header. I mean, the fit and finish on these things is just amazing. And Corsa adds their little, stamp there. I mean, they're so nice, and especially compared to the factory stuff. And then we have the mid pipes here. So everything should just bolt up super nicely to the catback that I already have on there. And then we'll put the intake on from JLT and kind of get a move on and hear this thing start up. I'm so excited, and should be a lot of fun.
2 hours later.
All right, so the headers are on. Still got to attach the mid pipes, and the JLT intake is now on as well. And this thing looks absolutely massive in here. It's the JLT 120 millimeter intake, so it's a big mama. And then right over here is probably the easiest catch can installation. So for all my Mustang guys, I would highly recommend picking one of these up. The factory setup looks just like this. You pop this little guy off with these two clips, pop the oil catch can on. Kind of make a separate video talking about the advantages of an oil catch can and kind of what it does, but absolutely great thing to have if you're going to be modifying your car, or even in stock form if you plan to do stuff down the road. So a little time has gone by. As you see, the Mustang's up in the air. We just changed the oil on it. As I said, we swapped over to a slightly heavier weight, that right there, 5W30. And then the headers are now installed. Everything's all buttoned up. So we're gonna get ready to start it up here in a few seconds after we load the tune. But got everything all nice and installed. I'm excited, and J-Rod Senior and Junior both were saying that everything fits super nice. The full Corsa system, it's a full 3-inch, essentially header back system, and everything just flows really nicely. It's super nice to just have a system that's, you know, from the headers all the way back to the exhaust tips. It's all one brand. Everything usually fits really well, and that was definitely the case here. So good job, Corsa. Shout out to you guys, and I'm sure this thing's gonna sound like a beast. About to go in here and load the tune, so we're gonna do that. Load the tune, off-road, no flex. So that is the tune, 1 of 1 up there. So we're gonna hit this check. We're gonna hit flash the tune. Here we go. Oh, it will take 11 minutes. You were correct. It's longer than 6. Turn key on. Do not start it. You got it.
Oh, you know if your battery dies, your whole PCM is good fried.
Nice. Oh. Let's see, turn on the key off for 10 seconds and then start the vehicle. All right, we all ready? All right, well, here we go. What's up?
Exhaust, it sounds really good.
Dude, the cold start was like, oh, Billy.
Dude, if I had the camera turned on to my face, I was just like, the whole time. It was stupid loud. It was stupid loud.
Yeah, it was pretty loud at the cold start.
You ain't gonna hear shit inside.
No, inside's gonna be perfectly, I don't want to say quiet, but it's gonna be pleasant.
You're gonna hear it, but it's not gonna be like where I'm screaming in my car.
Yeah, you're like, so Talib's car is straight piped with headers, and when you're driving it like the freeway, it's like and like you can't really like have a conversation. This is great. I'm so excited. How you doing, baby? Are you ticking? Be good, little motor. All right. All right. Oh yeah, sick. Yep, it's definitely louder. Holy crap. Oh, I wonder what Julia's gonna think. Okay. Holy shit. Oh, it revs up so much faster. That's so nice. Oh, yes, that's how it should be. right, now for the big test. We are hopping on a freeway, even with the back seats down. Let's see how loud this guy is. We're not gonna be on it for too long right now. All right, so this is 75 miles per hour. Back seats are down, so it's gonna be a lot noisier. But I mean, it's really, really not much more than it was with just the Corsa Sports. Here's Dallam. Hello. Yeah. Yo, it's loud. Tell him screwed up. I'm getting Corsa Sports. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay, so here are the instructions on how to data log your car that Lund Racing will send you. You walk over here to the Engage, you walk, whatever. You go to Diagnostics, Data Logging, and then I'm going to sit here and let's see. There we go, now we are logging. So we sit here for 3 to 5 minutes, let it idle, which we will do that. Okay, so we've let it idle for about 3 or 4 minutes, so now we're gonna do 1500 RPM for 10 to 15 seconds, then 2500 RPM, and then 3500 RPM, just like so. Whoops. All right, so now we're gonna go out and drive it. So we did some pulls, should have got all the data that we needed. Now we just sit here and let it idle for, I think it's 1 to 2 minutes, and then we'll stop the log, and that is it. That's how you data log. Oh my god.
You didn't record?
I didn't log any of that.
Shut up.
I swear to god.
What happened? You didn't start? This is staying in the video.
Alright. Now we started. Alright, sick.
Are you 100% sure?
Oh yeah, it says log number 2. Cool. Stupid. Well, there you have it. That is how you data log using an N-Gauge. So I think that's pretty much the same process for Palm Beach, whatever tuning, and Lund Racing. I think they pretty much do the same stuff. But yeah, that is it. Faison says it's very loud. He likes it. He approves. And yeah. So once again, just wanted to give a huge shout out to obviously Corsa. Use discount code RP if you buy any Corsa exhaust, save yourself some money. Thank you JLT for the intake and for the oil catch can. And then Lund Racing, you guys are hopefully gonna kill it with the tune. So far it feels pretty good, feels nice and solid. You know, those pulls aren't in its proper power band area, so it kind of feels a little sluggish, you know, doing a pull from 2000 RPM obviously. So it's not as crazy yet as it will be. And then obviously we're not on E85 yet, but we will be shortly once Lund Racing gives me the go ahead on that. But that is that. And then obviously huge shout out to J-Rod Speed Shop for installing the headers. Probably something I could have done. It probably would have taken me 3 to 4 days with some buddies here doing it at the shop, since we now have a lift. But if you watch some videos on how to do the install, it's not exactly the most fun thing. So I'd rather pay somebody to do it for me. So if you guys need anything and you're in the Houston area, whether it's, you know, anything from a cam to a supercharger to headers, whatever, hit up J-Rod Speed Shop, tell them RP sent you. They'll definitely take care of you and hook you up. They do some great work over there. And that pretty much wraps up today's video, guys. So a little bit of everything. This video's been filmed over 3 days now, but as I said, it's just been kind of getting everything done, and now the car's running good. We'll go from here with tune revisions and then be looking forward to E85. So thank you guys for watching the video. I will see y'all in the next one. Take it easy.